Hello everybody, this is Rafflington, and today we'll be talking about downranking in the Burning Crusade. Yes, it still exists, but it will not be the same as what you know in WoW Classic. Downranking did not go away completely until Wrath of the Lich King, so let's get into how it will be different come the Burning Crusade. So what is downranking? Well, downranking describes the phenomenon of using ranks of spells lower than the highest one in order to increase damage or healing done per point of mana spent. In other words, it was to be as mana efficient as possible. So downranking allowed you as a healer or DPS to be as mana efficient as possible when doing damage or healing. Now in WoW Classic, all ranks of spells learned at or after level 20 have the same spell power coefficient. We will dig into what that spell power coefficient is a bit later, but just know that in WoW Classic, there's only a penalty for ranks of spells learned below level 20, and it is outlined over here to be this 20 minus the level at which you learned the spell multiplied by this decimal over here, 0.0375. Now, TBC introduced a more general downranking penalty. So there's a downranking penalty now that applies for spells even above level 20. And let's look at what that's going to be. So what is the TBC downranking penalty? Well, after a lot of research into old deleted strict threads, old WoW wikis, and old guides, as well as doing some number crunching of my own, the general downranking penalty at level 70, the formula is as follows. Spell level, which denotes the level at which you learn that rank of spell, whether that is Greater Heal rank 1, Holy Light rank 7, Flash of Light rank 5, whatever, plus 11 divided by 70, which is our current level. Now, if that spell was learned before level 20, you would multiply this general downranking penalty with our pre-level 20 penalty. Therefore, the overall calculation, discounting any buffs from talents and haste, wherever else, is going to look like this. The effective coefficient, which is going to be the coefficient we use to actually calculate how much bonus and healing is going to affect our spell, is going to equal to the base coefficient of our spell multiplied by our downranking penalty multiplied by our sub-level 20 penalty, which is this portion right here. So casting that low level spell subjects you to both the downranking penalty and our sub-level 20 penalty, which should give you pause when deciding whether to cast that for mana efficiency purposes. So let's do an example calculations just so we have a better grasp at what's going on over here. Now, currently there is no penalty for casting Holy Light rank 7. And the base spell coefficient is 2.5, which is the spell casting time for Holy Light, divided by 3.5, which is the base spell casting time that WoW uses for calculating our spell coefficients. Now in TBC, the general downranking penalty is going to apply to our Holy Light. So the coefficient at level 70 is going to look like this. 2.5 divided by 3.5, which is our base spell coefficient, multiplied by our general downranking penalty, which is level 46 when we learn the spell, plus 11 divided by 70, which is going to look like this ugly decimal over here. So as you can see, the downranking penalty starts to chip away at how much your bonus healing is going to affect the Holy Light. Now you may be asking yourself, is anything in TBC worth downranking at all? And the answer is surprisingly, yes. In fact, Restoration Shamans get very lucky when it comes to Chain Heal. Now, Chain Heal rank 4 and Chain Heal rank 5 are learned at level 61 and at 68 respectively. And as you'll see, Chain Heal rank 4 is actually more mana efficient than Chain Heal rank 5. So let's break down how Chain Heal is going to look for rank 4 and rank 5. With 1500 bonus healing, healing with 2 jumps, no crit, rank 4 will give you 2,523 healing done. Since it costs 435 mana, healing per point of mana is going to be 5.8. How does that compare to rank 5? Let's look over there. With 1500 bonus healing, healing with 2 jumps, no crit, we get 2759 healing out of rank 5. Since it costs 540 mana, healing per point of mana is going to be 5.1. This was a very rough calculation with no crit involved, but here we see that rank 4 chain heal is indeed more mana efficient than rank 5. You're going to see in a lot of restoration shaman guides that rank 4 is the go-to heal when healing the raid as a resto shaman, because for a 19% mana discount, you only lose 10% healing, with rank 5 being reserved for those really intense, high damage situations. So let's bring this all together and let's take a look at Chain Heal rank 2. It's learned to level 46, so with 1500 bonus healing, jumping twice with no crit, it will do 1962 healing. Our healing per point of mana, therefore, is going to be 6.2. Here you see that Chain Heal rank 2 is even more mana efficient than rank 4. So in a lot of guides, they say, oh, use Chain Heal rank 2 when the raid damage is not so high. And this is the reason why. We get very mana efficient heals out of Chain Heal rank 2. It's just that it doesn't do enough under normal circumstances to warrant using it. So yeah, that was TBC Downranking in a nutshell. We looked at it from a general perspective. We did a few example calculations with Holy Light and Chain Heal. Yeah, thanks for watching. As the dates grow closer and closer to TBC, may this lead to new calculations in mana efficiency breakpoints for every class and for every spell that we have.